There he goes. On for good this time. No way to know if anyone else made it out alive. But this place is going to be swarming with Imperials soon enough. We better clear out of here. My sister, Gerda, runs the mill in Riverwood, just up the road. I'm sure she'd help you out. It's probably best if we split up. Good luck. I wouldn't have made it without your help today. You know, you should go to Windhelm and join the fight to free Skyrim. You've seen the true face of the Empire here today. If anyone will know what the coming of the dragon means, it's Ulfric.
Except Ulfric doesn't know. Because he was back there in Helgen. Another game where you don't pay attention.
See that ruin up there? Bleak Falls Barrow. I never understood how my sister could stand living in the shadow of that place. I guess you get used to it.
What do you mean? Yeah, you totally confused me.
These are the Guardian Stones. 3 of the 13 ancient standing stones that dot Skyrim's landscape. Go ahead, see for yourself. Mage, eh? Well, to each his own. It's not for me to judge.
Yeah, this guy says something similar. He was like, it's probably best that we split up.
Remember,
but then
this
like
isn't
they talk to you the whole way.
If we're ahead of the news from Helgen, we should be fine. As long as we don't do anything stupid. If we run into any Imperials, just let me do the talking, alright?
Those 3 stones... Alright, when you look at your powers window, green is thief, blue is magic for mage, and then red is for the warrior. And those are 20% increases. There's more stones along Skyrim for different effects. Nope, just one at a time.
I'm glad you decided to come with me. We're almost to Riverwood.
You can do everything. Basically, what do you... I chose the mage because it's actually the hardest to level up. Now granted, that didn't make my guy that I'm walking with too happy. Well, not necessarily unhappy, but he said, mage, huh? Well, to each his own.
Gerda's probably working in her lumber mill.
Because he's a warrior. But I didn't care about that because I know that the magic is harder to upgrade than fighting. So I'd rather that at a 20%. Did you get my
Gerda
thing?
Mara's mercy, it's good to see you.
What?
But is it safe for you to be here?
Gerda.
We heard that Ulfric had been captured.
You should still be able to join.
At least now I am.
Are you hurt? What's happened? And who is this? One of your comrades?
Not a comrade yet, but a friend. I owe him my life, in fact. Is there somewhere we can talk? There's no telling when the news from Helgen will reach the Imperials.
Helgen? Has something happened? You're right. Follow me. Come here a minute. I need your help with something.
What is it, woman? Sven drunk on the job again?
You there.
Odd, just
The Dawn Guard is looking for anyone willing to fight against the growing vampire menace. What do you say?
I'll be right down.
Oh, crap.
We're vampire hunters. We search out and destroy those blood-sucking scum wherever we find them. You're not paying attention then, like almost everyone else around here. Haven't you heard that the Hall of the Vigilance was destroyed by vampires? They never took the threat seriously, and now they paid the price. The Vigilance mostly hunt down Daedra worshippers, which is why they got torn to pieces when they went up against vampires. That's why our leader, Isran, is re-establishing the Dawn Guard. Real, serious vampire hunters. Ha! Isran's going to like you. Go talk to him at Fort Dawn Guard, southeast of Riften. He'll decide if you're Dawn Guard material.
Well, I take it I didn't need to download those. In the main menu, when
What's going on?
in the main menu, I looked at add-ons and it had all three of them.
Can't remember
there.
when I
never
last
clicked on any of them.
Where to start? Well, the news you heard about Ulfric was true. The Imperials ambushed us outside Darkwater Crossing. Like they knew exactly where we'd be. That was 2 days ago now. We stopped in Helgen this morning, and I thought it was all over. Had us lined up to the headsman's block and ready to start chopping.
The cowards.
They wouldn't dare give Ulfric a fair trial. Treason for fighting for your own people. All of Skyrim would have seen the truth then. But then, out of nowhere, a dragon attacked.
You don't mean a real, live...
I can hardly believe it myself. And I was there. As strange as it sounds, we'd be dead if not for that dragon.
Are
In
you
confusion, we
narrating
managed
your
to
own
slip
or
away.
mine?
Are we really the first to make it to Riverwood?
Nobody else has come up the South Road today, as far as I know.
Good. Maybe we can lay up for a while. I hate to put your family in danger, Gerda, but...
Nonsense. You and your friend are welcome to stay here as long as you need to. Let me worry about the Imperials. Any friend of Raylof's is a friend of mine. Here's the key to the house. Stay as long as you like. If there is anything else you need, just let me know.
Thank you. Ooh. It is.
There is something you could do for me. For all of us here. The Jarl needs to know if there's a dragon on the loose. Riverwood is defenseless. We need to get word to Jarl Balgruuf in Whiterun to send whatever troops he can. If you'll do that for me, I'll be in your debt.
Thanks, sister. I knew we could count on you.
I ought to get back to work before I missed, but... Did anyone else escape? Did Ulfric?
Don't worry. I'm sure he made it out. It'll take more than a dragon to stop Ulfric's Stormcloak. I'll let them into the house and, you know, show them
I
where
know,
everything
people were
is.
so trusting.
Help them drink up our meal, you mean?
Huh?
Good luck, brother. I'll see you later.
Don't worry about me. I know how to lay low.
I'm glad to help any way I can.
I told you my sister would help us out. Damn faithless Imperials.
I got too close to him. Wow. Yeah, you can pick this, but I'm amazed at the graphics that they updated. Look at that. That's beautiful. No, I'm talking about like the graphics of it. They used to not be that good. you know, from a distance it would still look like this, but I'm amazed at how I can get up and it's actually showing depth and detail. And look, it's even rustling in the wind. That's crazy. That's crazy. Yeah, I used to not do that. They say that they updated the water too, but it looks the same to me. Whoa. I was gonna say, if they updated the water. No, see, there's still no break in the stream, like because I'm standing in it. But if I move, it sends out ripples, which is cool. But there's still no break in the stream. If this was deep enough, the current would carry me away. I was telling you because you haven't played this. No, that they programmed the game to do that too. I thought so. When this game first came out, it was much more realistic. Like to the point where you could like commit a crime, run around the corner, and before anyone came around and saw you, you could like change clothes and they wouldn't know it was you. But they've since updated it to where people can't get away with murder like that. Well, everyone else went inside. Should I join them inside? Which one was hers?
Faendal thinks he can woo Camilla Valerius away from me. She's already mine, I keep telling him.
Keep your affairs to yourself.
No offense, but you're not looking so good. Are you feeling ill?
How am I not looking too good? They generally say that when you have a disease, like if you're sick or something, or if you're a vampire, which makes it to where I'm less likely to even catch vampirism. I'm trying to figure out which house is theirs. Her name was Gurdred? Shit. Girder. Raloph's sister, Girder. Jarl.
You look like a traveler. Someone that has seen faraway places and heard new stories.
Sure have. But you'll never know. I'm just trying to find this Chica's house. See, Alvor and Sigrid. Not the right house. Nope, that's pointing me to Whiterun to talk to the Jarl. Because you don't have to go inside her place. The only reason I was going to was to get more free items. Trying to get as much gold as possible early in the game. Because you will need some gold. and see things like this, barrels and such, you can search them all the time, see like red apples and stuff. You can actually make food in this. There's actually a trophy for doing all the hard labors, like to pick up like this woodcutter's axe, to pick that up, and I was gonna say somewhere over here, there it is, wood chopping block. And then, well, there's three of these different kinds of labors. One of them's cooking, one of them's wood chopping. I can't remember the last one right now. But just doing all three of those will earn you a trophy. Because some things, a lot of things in the game you don't technically have to do. Okay, I am like so flippin' lost. I have no idea where they went, which house is theirs. Is it this one? Ah, I found it! What are you talking about? Okay, and pay it. This game does require a lot of reading. Oh my god. Yeah, I love reading the books. They actually have some really great stories, and I love how you actually turn the pages. Cooking pots allow you to cook food that restores your health and provides... Huh.
I hope to see you in Windhelm. Good luck.
Are you leaving, buddy?
May the gods watch over your battles, friend.
Talking to Rayloff. No, the dog is getting annoying though. Just to sell him. Yeah, I was gonna say, some things you'll notice are worth picking up and others not. Only early in the game will the pelts be worthwhile. Oh, I was trying to say is, you'll notice that there's, when you're highlighting things or just moving your cursor over things, there's a difference between taking and stealing. Yep, red is steal, and it'll also say steal. Huh?
So you saw a dragon, did you? Tell me, what was it like? As big as a house? Well, that'd be a sight to see. Not that I actually want to see one, understand. I hope that dragon stays far away from here.
I'm sorry, what did you say? I was reading. No, I'm done now. Gonna say next time you go visit, you should ask your mom if you can borrow Skyrim. Never said nothing about stealing, I said borrow. Okay. Well, she just started Neverwinter, so I doubt she'd have any objections to you borrowing a game she hasn't even tried yet. It was just an idea. Huh?
Damn faithless Imperials.
I was gonna say, depending on the time of day, you might be able to go in any of the houses. See, on mine it was nighttime, so everyone's at home and asleep.
Talos guide to you.
So they're all locked. I could lockpick and go inside still, but I'm not going to, because I'm gonna make this guy a good guy.
Next Imperial I see is dead.
Hit square. It doesn't do it. It does not do it automatically. In fact, people will frown on you if you have your weapons out. It can change what they say to you and how they say it. That's something I love about this game, is you could literally make like 10 characters and have different experiences every time. There's a difference between restoration and regeneration. And you must be talking about alcohol.
Well, one of us
Yep,
has
taking
to
a
do
drink will
something.
give you... It'll give you stamina, like if
no
your stamina
adventures,
meter's
no
empty.
theatrics, no thief
But
chasing.
what it does is it
Well,
slows
what are you
down
going to do then, huh?
your
Let's hear it.
stamina regeneration for a
We
little
are
bit.
done talking about this. Oh, a customer. Sorry you had to hear that.
Yeah, I just walked into a domestic dispute.
Yeah, well, I don't know what you overheard, but the Riverwood Trader is still open. Feel free to shop. The Riverwood Trader is everything you need in a general store. Yeah, we did have a bit of a break-in, but we still have plenty to sell. Robbers were only after one thing. An ornament, solid gold in the shape of a dragon's claw.
What?
You could? I've got some coin coming in from my last shipment. It's yours if you bring my claw back. Now, if you're going to get those thieves, you should head to Bleak Falls Barrow,
Me too,
northeast of
I
town.
actually, but
Yes. So now you don't have to
you know how
go,
most
do
of the
you?
time when I make these videos, I
Oh,
also
really?
make it to where
Well,
the
I
mic
think your new helper here needs a guide.
volume or whatever I say
No,
also
I-
goes into the video.
Buy the 8, fine. But only to the edge
took
of
it off
town.
this time just because I'm talking to you and I didn't want to be talking about random things during this. But I love doing my own little narration while doing this shit. Okay, well I can't.
Show those thieves not to steal from Luke and Valerius. I think I have a few old spell books laying about. If you want more, you'll have to go to the College of Winterhold.
You sound distant, by the way. I couldn't tell. Alright, see this book here? Clairvoyance. You want to get that. And see how the book covers are different? Each one is a different school of magic. I think so. What's gonna keep that torture as good if I'm selling it?
All right, then.
We have to go through town and across the bridge to get to Bleak Falls Barrow. You can see it from here, though. The mountain just over the buildings. Those thieves must be mad hiding out there. Those old crypts are filled with nothing but traps, trolls, and who knows what else.
She's not going, is she? Yeah, I'm actually surprised about that. Because I thought that I had to install the DLCs. The Dawn Guard dude already came up and talked to me. That's crazy. Heard flapping of wings and then I saw shadows and I looked up and it was a flock of birds. Oh yeah. So whenever you get a spell tome, you open up your inventory and you go to books and you click X on the spell tome. You learn the spell. You can only learn it one time, obviously. Running with your weapon drawn will deplete your stamina faster. You'll move a little bit slower and it'll deplete faster. Whereas if you run without your weapon unsheathed, your stamina doesn't burn up as fast, and you move a little bit faster. That's one reason why I like this game, is it's just a little more realistic. Now granted, there's still those RPG elements, like you have to swing a shit ton of times to kill something, but... It just happened now. It's not that bad, but... Oh, where are you at? I'm on my way there right now. Well, if you go to that trader, or the merchant that's there in town, in that town of Riverwood, that's where I bought that spell Clairvoyance. Now if you watch the screen, that's what Clairvoyance does. It shows you your path to your objective. That's why I told you to get it. Because otherwise, all it is a little marker on your map, or on your compass, and you basically just have to figure it out. You want to see something interesting? Look.
Citizen, I'm warning you. Your presence is interfering with Imperial business. Be gone.
If you know any true sons and daughters of Skyrim, tell them to head to Windhelm. Ulfric Stormcloak wants to see them.
Citizen, I'm warning you. Your presence is interfering with Imperial business. Be gone.
Your presence is interfering with
Drawing your
Imperial
sword on me
business.
and shit?
Be gone.
Notice how they're escalating their voices. Here in a minute, they're going to start attacking me. But before that happens...
Or die well.
Here, buddy. Take a sword.
I'll walk at the ground.
Oh, shit.
Bastard! Damn you! Pull back!
Yeah, freedom! Holy shit, that didn't count as assaults or murders? No, that's not right, because that's exactly what I just did. And see, look, now they're here again. Oh, it says my internet is not sufficient to broadcast gameplay.
Imperial business. Be on your way.
Well, You just confused me. Plus, this game requires quite a bit, I know, for PC.
Well, that's taken care of. No thanks to you. Certainly not. But a true warrior would have relished the opportunity to take on a giant. That's why I'm here, with my shield brothers. An outsider, eh? Never heard of the Companions? An order of warriors. We are brothers and sisters in honor. And we show up to solve problems if the coin is good enough. Not for me to say. You'll have to talk to Kodlak Whitemane up in Jorvaskar. The old man's got a good sense for people. He can look in your eyes and tell your worth. If you go to him, good luck.
I've been looking for you.
You look strong.
Got something
Come
I'm supposed to deliver.
Jorvaskar
Your
and be a
hands only.
companion.
I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only. Let's see here. Ah, a letter from the Jarl. Moving up in the world, eh? Looks like that's it. Got to go.
It's a title. It's like a lord. Yeah, that's what I was just thinking. Like, I've experienced that before where they'll, you know, come and deliver that message to you and everything, but I'm used to actually having to do something. Like, I just started this game. I haven't even completed only the intro quest. So I'm really confused as to why I just got that. Look at all these people. This guy, the caravan, will take you to towns that you have not been to yet. That's actually something that we're going to take advantage of here very shortly. Because there are a few places in the game that you need to get to. One of them is Solitude, one of them is Riften, one of them is Dawnguard, and I forgot what the last one is, like Helmhold or some shit like that. Markarth or something.
Halt! City's closed with the dragons about. Official business only.
I am going to persuade. Oh, you were reading the message? When you get to Whiterun, at first they're not going to let you in the gate. And this game always gives you multiple things to say. I always try to, put myself in that position. What would you actually say? Furthermore, like I said earlier, there's tons of variables in this game, and things are ever changing due to your experiences or, what you've done. So, whereas right now I'm looking at an option to both, or to just say something, persuade, bribe, intimidate, or just walk away. Now, some of those might fail just due to the current, my current level or current skill, or due to my species or events that have already happened. So even though I know my speechcraft is low, I haven't done nothing with it. Due to the fact that there was just a dragon attack, I can persuade this guard. So I was letting you know that if you want to actually get through the gate, you should persuade.
Blood on the wind today.
Halt.
Good hunt ahead of us.
City's closed with the dragons about. Official business only.
However, later on in the game, you might just intimidate or bribe somebody.
Fine. But we'll be keeping an eye on you.
You keep an eye on me, because I'm totally awesome. See? My speechcraft just increased. Woohoo! BRB. That just totally freaked me out. Well, I went to use the bathroom. Little man's passed out. left the bathroom, he was sitting up. And then
We'll pay whatever it takes, but we must have more swords for the Imperial soldiers.
I just can't fill an order that size on my own. Why don't you swallow that stubborn pride of yours and ask Yorland Greymane for help?
I'd sooner bend my knee to Ulfric's Stormcloak. Besides, Greymane would never make steel for the Legion.
Have it your way. I'll take the job, but don't expect a miracle.
oh yeah, you can set things to a favorites tab. You can set anything. Yeah, you can set anything to it. Armor, weapons, spells. And then when you're in game like this, you hit up on the D-pad or down on the D-pad and you can switch through them. Instead of having to open up your inventory.
Got some good pieces out here if you're looking to buy. More inside.
Oh, I think blacksmithing might have been the one, but I could be wrong. But yeah, you can make all of your armor and stuff in this game. It was already pretty detailed before, but with one of the mods that I was looking at, you can actually use a smelter. I mean, you were able to before, but you could only like make certain things with it. Now I guess like you can use it to melt down anything and like turn it into ingots so that you can make things. Like they just made the game a little more detailed. When it comes down to building a house, like you actually have to get glass and shit. Like glass and wood, lumber. Whiterun's a easy place to sell stuff.
You look a bit peaked. You sure you shouldn't be home in bed?
Why do these people keep thinking I'm sick? I also like how you can switch view in this game from first to third. I bet on PC you probably have better control over camera angles, like zoom in and out, whereas you can't really do that.
Heard they're reforming the Dawn Guard. Vampire hunters or something in the old fort near Riften. Might consider joining up myself.
I breathe now in royalty and reshape this land which is mine. For you, Red Legion, for I love you. I love.
Yeah, see, I wished I could do that on console.
Great power, for he saw in us, in each of us, the future of Skyrim, the future of Tamriel. And there it is. We are the children of man.
That's just if you want the jagged crown. Normally something that they don't let you keep.
They say Helgen got hit by a dragon. One of those horrors comes here. We'll be ready.
Keep telling yourself that. Did you hear what that guy said? He was like, I heard a dragon hit Helgen. If one of those beasts come here, we'll be ready. I'm like, yeah, keep telling yourself that. Like when I get my characters, when I get them up a little bit higher, I'm going to increase the difficulty. I've seen dragons wipe out towns. I don't know what difficulty you're playing on. Oh, then that just means that it's on standard or adept. I like it on legendary. But until it's more realistic, but at the same time, it's only realistic to a point, I guess. Until you get like higher up in level, it's more unrealistic for combat for you, or your perspective, you know, because it's harder to kill things. But more realistic as far as combat from the enemy. Like to where it's easier for them to lock and dodge and shit. But then when you get up to higher levels, of course, you know, it's gonna balance out.
I work with my mother to sell fruits and vegetables. It's fun most days, the hard work.
She's so cute.
Dragons I can handle. But this talk of dragons, world gone mad, I say.
I agree with you, guy. And what were you saying?
Be glad you're here in the city and not out in Riverwood. Those poor sods don't even have a wall.
That's actually one of the towns I've seen wiped out before. No, Riverwood. The small town that we left to come to Whiterun, which is more of a city. Yeah, that place really doesn't have any walls. And if they had made the game to where shit could burn down to the ground, that place would have been leveled. I've literally seen it wiped out before. Although I've also tried doing such feats. Like, check this out. Even though I just walked outside the gate and it auto saves when you go in and out of places, I'm still gonna do a quick save, which is something new to the PS4. Super awesome.
God might get nervous. Don't right now, huh? Not impressed. No.
Oh, they're hitting me with arrows too. And see, another thing I super love about this game is you can actually dodge that shit. I don't like games where just because someone's shot, they just automatically hit you. And same vice versa. If you shoot at them, it could literally go like over their shoulder, just right of the head, like across the neck. Like you can literally miss that close.
Not quite good enough, are you?
Oh, you're at Whiterun now? Are you watching TV still? Surely you hear me in battle now.
Not quite good enough, are you? Yeah.
Yeah. I was gonna say it doesn't really matter though that I'm leveling up because I'm gonna reload my gun. I'm building up a bounty right now.
We are routed. Fall back.
Kill him.
Enough of you. Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a healing spell. There you go. Start the game with it. Damn. Alright, time to dip.
That's all you've got.
Since I can reassign buttons, I've been thinking about reassigning sprint to be L3 instead of sneak. Because it is kind of trippy. But you'll get used to it. In the long run, it's better that way just because sneaking is a toggle, or sprinting is something you have to hold. And it's much easier to... Whoa! They snuck up on me. They're chasing me. I can't take them all on. Woohoo! That was super close. Ow. don't have any potions, quick slaughter, and I don't want to open up the menu and have an autosave.
You have committed crimes against Skyrim and your people. What say you in your defense?
I'd rather die than go to prison. Did you see that? I just stole a horse. Yeah, I wish this game had an auto run too.
Oh, no you don't.
Oh, no you don't, she says. That's awesome. So, also, if you commit a crime, and you handle the witness, the bounty can go away. Can't wait until I get zoom. Yeah, with bow and arrow. Oh, I'm out of arrows? No, I'm not. Dude just shot me. Oh, snap. I'll take that. See that? They're supplying me with arrows. Oh! How did that guy get me on the fly? Where is this other guy at?
Enough! This ends now!
Dude, you got an arrow in your head and in your neck. You should be dead. Oh, remember I told you you could manipulate the world and you can pick things up? Look. I just threw his sword off right here. Where's this other guy? Oh, I see you way over there. No way. Whoa, shit. Did you see how close I was? Whoa, again. Dang, I straight saw that one almost hit me. Oh, that one did hit me. Taking all the arrows out of the wood here. Where'd it go? Uh-oh. lost the guard. I don't know where he's at. Oh, found him. What are you talking? Whoa! What were you talking about? Alright, guys. I've had about enough of this. Cinematic flame. It's a Daedric quest.
I'm being attacked!
Look, look, look. The carriage guy is trying to flip out too. He's like, oh shit, murder! Get out of here!
I submit.
You submit? Who said it worked like that? Because it's fun. Whoa! Better run. And this is good to do once in a while. Because see, you can just reload the game. You gonna see something crazy? They'll never know. Just walk around pretending you're a guard. Like, what? Hold on. Ooh, what's in there? A shield? There's just a shield in this room? I see what this room is actually for. Another reason why I like this game. They actually did research and shit making this shit. See this drawbridge? That gets pulled up, and see these window grates over here? Yep. I presume there's I didn't say you didn't. And I presume there's one on the opposite side. I'm not sure if I can or not. I noticed that it wasn't like a door easily accessible like the other side. Okay, I'm gonna reload my game now. So what do you think of that little rampage? I'm honestly sincerely surprised that I wasn't completely fucking murdered. Because that's generally what happens if you try to attack guards. They are greatly overpowered. And they level up with you. So the stronger you become, the stronger they become. Eventually you do end up out-trumping them, but... Oh, and look, just like I said, just standing nearby.
God might get nervous. A man approaches with his weapon drawn.
Remember, you can always reload the game.
Nope. Sorry. Nothing.
Hmm? You cut out. What happened? What?
Nope. Sorry. Nothing.
You have no choice but to reload the game. Yeah.
Nope. Sorry. Nothing.
Everything all right?
But yeah, essentially
Nope.
in this game,
Nothing.
when you die, there is no respawn or anything. Like, you straight up dead. Game over. You gotta reload.
You look awful. Better not get me sick.
Come to chat with an old woman, hmm? Do your
Help! Do something! Do something!
Good.
What was you doing?
What? So because me and this guy get into a fight, y'all are all gonna jump me? That's some bullshit. Oh yeah, I'm totally getting rocked this one. Oh, certain characters in the game you just cannot kill. Apparently I've just ran into one. Even the kids are like, why are they hurting each other? Like, kids are invulnerable. Holy... Not really, it's actually kind of creepy. Like, kids are gods in this game. I'm straight up hiding behind the kid, that's fucked up. It's funny. I'm not healing fast enough. Force people? Oh, see, I'm starting to think like you were meaning a centaur, but I'm like, I don't even remember centaurs in this game, so what are you talking about?
Anybody had?
In town. It's considered assault. It is. Yep, it is a crime. Don't attack chickens, oxes, or cows. Cool. There we go. I was gonna say it will not let me pick up that arrow. Thought you said you took a carriage.
Over here.
I think you had to have. Oh, that's right. It's because that Daedric quest.
Come on.
Do something.
Whoa.
Put you down. I'm gonna kill you. Victory is yours.
Only because they're attacking me. It started it because me and this guy fighting. But then the guards wanted to try to kill me. So here we are. What kind of egg? Hi, buddy. You awake? Good. I think this is when I wish you could jump while sprinting.
But cold's tougher than you.
Don't hurt me.
Does the Empire
Not impressed.
What's the matter, buddy?
I haven't lived this long to be beaten by you. Weren't expecting that, were you?
Yeah, every time you die, it's cinematic. Pretty much. Unless it's like a dragon kill, and then it's still kind of cinematic in a way. Like, are you watching me? I'm about to die.
Wait, damn, must have scared him off. Need supplies.
I was trying to run away, dude hit me in the back of the head. And next thing you know, they all stabbing me. I felt like Caesar for a moment. And then yeah, the game just reloads. You can, but again, all decisions are tracked in this. Huh? I wouldn't have. You can quick travel to places you've already been to, as long as you're not in combat. Yep, you pull up your map. Reload your game. Sorry, I keep losing my mic. Dang it, and again. But that time Joseph took it out of my ear. Handsome little man. So where are you at? Hey, Daddy loses mic again. She's being rude in the street. Need a diaper change? Yeah. See, when Joseph was just an itty bitty baby, Daddy used to play this game. At that point in time, it was just because I didn't have anything more interesting or like that or anything, you know. So, and I still had my level 307 character. But yeah, his favorite part of this game was fighting the dragons. Something that we haven't actually experienced yet together. Or you haven't experienced yet. Yeah. Jarl Balgruuf, the Jarl of Whiterun. Well, if that's part of the main story, if you keep doing that, you will end up fighting a dragon here before long. However, I specifically am going to hold off on it for a while. I'm going to resume my attempt at powering up my guy.
Need a ride? Well, I know the companions make their home here. Their mead hall, Jorvaskr, is the oldest building in the city. Oh, and there's a nasty feud between two families called the Grey Mains and the Battleborns. You want to be careful there. The rest you can find out by asking the townsfolk. Start with the barkeep at the Bannered Mare or the Castle Steward. Where do you want to go? Climb and back, and we'll be off. Nice weather for a ride. Hope it lasts.
Where we're going, it's not gonna last for long. So what kind of things do you want to do? You said you're doing the sneak thing right now. You want to head to Riften then, so you can try to join the Thieves Guild. Yes, Huh? What the shit is going on here?
Guess it's all clear.
These vampires are becoming a real menace.
It's a vampire! Now he's a naked vampire. Is nobody gonna burn this body? I know, come on now.
If you're here for sightseeing, well, then you've seen the sights. Might as well.
Right.
Head somewhere warmer.
Okay, apparently I just found a second vampire body. Apparently this place was attacked.
Stay out of trouble, lizard.
I don't know if you're watching right now, but this place is called Winterhold. It's like in the... It's like... Autosave. Oh, aren't you adorable getting up in the chair? Getting up in the chair. Be careful. So there's my current location, Winterhold. Way up there. I don't know if you've looked at that. Oh yeah, you quick traveled earlier. What do you think of the map? I also... No, I was gonna say I like the realism of the map. Like you actually see textures and all that. Like you can actually see the clouds and shit up in the map. Like I'm watching clouds moving over the landscape right now on the map, and if I were to leave the map and look up, that's exactly where they're at. There's a lot of cool things about this game. Yeah. Riften. See, I just came to Winterhold so that I can be able to quick travel here in the future for when I'm ready to start the Mages Guild. The Mages Guild is where you want to go to learn new spells and shit. You can find random spells at random shops, but to actually like go to school and learn tons of spells and stuff like that, you have to go to Winterhold. Oh no, I just realized there's no caravan here. Gotta use the restroom again. Oh snap, and I just saw a bear. No, you didn't see me, bear. It's all an illusion. Are you being silly? Oh yeah? Chat with who? Come here, bud. So yeah, that's one reason why I wanted money in the beginning of the game, was to use the caravan to get to each of the major cities. Because you can quick travel to anywhere that you've been to before, as long as you're not in combat. Otherwise, it can be, this game can take forever if you play it legitly. Like if you hit your touchpad, which I realized on this, it used to be select on PS3, but if you hit your touchpad, it brings up the wait window. Are you Oh, yeah. Totally don't know how it is on that. But yeah, there is a wait window. But yeah, there is a wait thing. I never use it. Oh. And, sleeping is a thing in this too. Yep. And you can basically do this, and you can basically do the same thing with sleeping. Sleeping does do things for you. Like, I think it helps heal you. I think it gives you like a bonus experience or something. Like, when you, like, after you get done sleeping, you have so many in-game hours or whatever, in-game time, where you earn experience at a bonus rate or something. I can't really remember. Sleeping and waiting are two things I never do. Have you tried crouching while doing it? Going into the sneak mode? Yeah. You go to jail. You can break out of jail. Wow, see, I'd have reloaded the game, but see, you actually plan on joining the Thieves Guild, so you might as well. You're gonna go to jail and that anyway. But yeah, it's actually super cool that you can actually break out of jail too. I think there's a trophy for that. Huh? Lockpicking? Did you get a trophy? Okay, it's because you haven't actually escaped yet. Yeah. That's just the hardest part, or the initial part. I still say the hardest part. Because you can sneak or fight your way out. The hardest part is you going to jail with only one fucking lockpick. And you happen to do something with it. Hmm? I don't know if that's for getting a specific rating and bounty, or if it was for escaping jail. Well, you don't have to change your clothes at that. Well, yeah, maybe. Like I said, I think they did out with that specific part of the game. That is awesome. That's good news. How many games let you do that? I know, right? I'm like, most games where you have to do something like that as part of a story mission, like it was something that was unavoidable. Oh, snap. Reload the game. Yeah, I'm gonna try to break back into jail. Okay. Oh, is that what he said? Don't I know you? Oh, wait a second. Hold on. You said you chose what race? One of the elves? Okay. Another part of the game, you're going to go to what's called a Thalmor embassy. Basically to a fancy dress party. But basically you're going to be going to a dress party. And during that, at one point you're going to try to sneak around our compound because you're doing an investigation. and that was just your cover to get in. So then it all of a sudden turns into Mission Impossible, like below 7 sort of deal. Like you're trying to maintain, but at the same time sneak around, investigate and shit. You can take the armor and shit that the guards are wearing and wear it, and make it to where the other guards won't look at you suspiciously. And depending on your species, determines on the effectiveness of trying to pull that ploy. The fact that I'm a lizard, I'll get spotted right away because I have a tail. So that won't work for me. But you're a type of elf. So as long as they don't get close enough to see your face, you'll pass. You could just like walk through the halls wearing their armor, and they won't say shit. Wahaha. I got you in the sky, Ram. Another thing to do is to check your bounty. If you hit start or options, What? Oh. Yeah, the options button, the start button, whatever the hell. And then you go to general stats, and then go down to crime. Actually, I think you're... Yep. Yeah, general stats. Okay, the very bottom one is crime. General, quest, combat, magic, crafting, crime. And I was gonna say, it'll tell you there what your total lifetime is, what your largest at one point in time was, and what bounties you have where. And yes, there's different kinds of bounties, just like how we have county, state, and federal laws. It's kind of the same thing in this. So if it says Whiterun bounty, that's like kind of a mediocre bounty or whatever. That means anywhere in Whiterun, hold, not just the city. Like basically everywhere in that county, you are wanted. And when you get any bounty of any specific area to a high enough point, like 5,000 or 10,000, I don't remember what the number is, but that's when it becomes like to where they'll expedite you. Like guards at other places will be like, aren't you wanted for this in Whiterun? I don't remember what the number is, but it is actually a really high number. Maybe it's like 25 or 50,000. I know that sounds like a lot. You basically have to be killing people to do that. Every time you kill someone, it's 1,000 bounty. Yeah, you need to go join the Thieves Guild so that all that you're stealing is actually going to something. Because there's several points in time. No, you don't. It takes like 20 gold. What? All the stuff you're stealing and everything? Shit, I have like... Alright, I didn't even do nothing really special other than get the free shit from that chick, and I haven't stolen anything, and I have like 800 gold after buying clairvoyance. Alright.
Need a ride? I can take you to any of the... Where do you want to go? Climb and back, and we'll be off. Ever been to Markarth? Some say it was built by the dwarves. I don't believe a word of it, though.
Helgen, destroyed by a dragon. What to believe isn't it? The road takes us past real things. All our skins there. If there is no frozen for ice, perhaps. All this talk of dragons returning to the world makes me more than a little nervous.
Runes protect us.
hope we do not encounter one of them on the road.
I suppose if we do, we will find out just how fast each of us can run.
As the saying goes, you do not need to be faster than the dragon. You need only be faster than your friends.
Goods and wares of all kinds, and all can be yours.
Welcome. If I cannot serve you, I am sure that one of my other traders can do so. An astute question, for we are far from home, and this is a cold, hard land. The wise trader finds the best opportunities, even if he must travel far to find them. Skyrim is a ripe opportunity indeed. The dragons and the war have scared many other traders away, but for those with courage, there is much profit to be made. The Khajiit hail from a distant land called Elsewhere, bordered on the north by Cyrodiil, and the south by the glistening blue waters of the sea. Elsewhere is an arid land of deserts and rocky canyons, where the sun shines warmly, always. There are cities so ancient, the sands have swallowed them whole. But now I will say no more, for I miss my home greatly. Take a look.
My bad. Welcome back. You have to sell stolen items to a fence. Yeah, part of the reason why I was telling you to go to the Thieves Guild. I don't understand how you don't have 20 gold.
May your road lead you to warm
Thanks, I can at least move again. Yeah, well no. There's merchant types. I mean, if it'll let you sell something to someone, go for it. But, you know, like the alchemists and stuff, like you generally can only sell potions and ingredients to them. When you get your speechcraft high enough, there is a skill that allows you to sell any kind of good to any kind of merchant.
Traveling in the Reach is dangerous. It's an old city. Legends say dwarves built it first. Then after they vanished, the natives moved in.
Hey, settle down.
Finally, the Nords took over around Tiber Septim's time. That bent a few folks' arms the wrong way.
So you're just on a roll. You need to get a fence. I'm telling you, because when you do the Thieves Guild, you're gonna go alternating between alright, you know how like the Maze Engine, we do some story and then you do some repeatable things? It's kinda like that. You'll go through stories and then there's also like side quests and stuff that you can be doing. And actually stealing items and then selling them to a fence is one of the side quests in Thieves Guild. No. Hey.
All right then. City of Markarth sure is a beauty. No doubt about that. That's right. At least according to them scholars. Stonework's clearly not Nord, that much is for sure. Old elven fella named Calcimo, up in Understone Keep's the one you want to talk to for more about that. Wrote all those books. They just called themselves the people with the Reach. Not of common blood with the Bretons by the looks of them. Used to have their own kingdom to the north.
I'm just not much of a thief.
Now they're at the bottom of the hay pile.
The Thieves Guild is worth playing, and as far as all the different main storylines, you want to do that one like towards the beginning of the game. So I think it's good that you just like,
That's right.
Start the Thieves Guild right away.
The natives called the Forsworn rose up against the
It'll help you. It'll help you get gold. It'll help you discover new areas of the map.
That must have been a sight to see him shouting folks to death. You'd think that'd be the end of it. Those Forsworn are still in the hills.
Now in this game, of course, choice is like one of the biggest things. Like you can always just do whatever the hell you fucking want to. I don't see too many quests going on at the same time because you might start getting confused. Like 100 times worse than Neverwinter. Because this world is extensive. Every single person you talk to is a potential quest.
Where do you want to go?
Where do I want to go? I guess this time we'll go to Dawnstar.
Climb and back and we'll be off.
See, I've already been to a few towns. I'm heading to the next one now.
Oh, steady.
You just don't. What are you doing? One of the few things that you can steal and use, regardless of it being stolen. sold your weapons?
Hammer. I'm not against the idea, but why?
I'm just worried about raising a child in the middle of this war like this.
War of mine. It's not my war, Sarah.
Your people's war, I mean. The Nords. What kind of life would we be giving our little one if we stayed here?
Well, let me think about it.
Depends on the people. Like I said, it depends on the people. Some people are all sedity or uppity, and then some people aren't. And some people will only talk to you if you've committed crimes. Like the Thieves Guild people. The Thieves Guild people, that like they don't want to have anything to do with you if you're not willing to get your hands dirty. So they'll like you. And you'll probably get an invitation right away without even having to do anything. Because the game knows. Don't intimidate them. Doesn't matter, intimidate them. There should be one there about like reporting them or some shit. Right? Do it.
Divine sake, Skald. Who do you think we're threatening with our old war wounds? We're not soldiers anymore.
Your man Legion armor. What should I make of that?
He's proud of his service, Skald. The Legion taught us loyalty.
Which said?
And we're loyal to Dawnstar.
This isn't over. I catch you sending one letter to General Tullius. I'll have you both executed.
Are you all right? You seem tired.
I'm fine, Horik. Are you worried about this war?
No. If we must fight, we will. And you will lead us to victory, as you always have.
With you by my side. Is that right, Horik?
Of course. I would have it no other way.
So much for old soldiers settling down to a life of luxury, eh?
What?
Heard they're reforming the Dawn Guard. Vampire
What?
hunters or something. In the old fort near Rift. Might consider joining up myself.
I hate being overburdened. Yes. Are you talking to me or the game? Your game. I was gonna say, are you talking to your game or are you talking about the YouTube video? Or the broadcast? See, search barrel, carrots, blah. Empty, blah. Oh, look. Dancing drunk person.
Can't sleep well no matter how much drink I put in me.
Damn, that sucks. Huh?
It's a curse. It has to be. I've got to get out of this town.
Irgnir, get a hold of yourself. They're just dreams. Please tell her, Erandur.
Listen to your friend. They are just dreams, my dear. I assure you that it is quite normal.
It's the same dream over and over again. You think that's normal? It's evil, I tell you.
Erandur, she has a point. You keep telling us no harm will follow these dreams, but they must be an
Nope.
omen.
Give him a chance to speak.
Is it daytime?
He's trying to help us.
Everyone, please. I'm doing what
Wait
I
till
can
morning.
to end these nightmares. In the meantime, all I ask is you remain
By the way, I
strong
believe
and
every
put your trust in
minute
Lady Mara.
I will.
of real life is
Thank
an
you.
hour in game.
Lady Mara will save us from these nightmares. You'll see. Lady Mara will save us from these nightmares. You'll see.
You don't look so good. Are you feeling all right? You should quit
What
working
troubles
with
you,
me,
my
Jamal.
son?
Legelf's no good to work for.
Legelf is a good man, and I'm not running out on him now.
Need something?
Got a bit of interest in your boss, do you?
No, not that it's any of your business.
Yes. Need some. The entire town is being plagued by horrible nightmares. They're in serious danger, but I'm afraid there's little I can do about it.
Did you ever have to fight off bandits, Frida? Like in your stories?
These dreams are manifestations created by the Daedric Lord, Vermina. She has an awful hunger for our memories. In return, she leaves behind nightmares. Not unlike a cough marks a serious illness. I must end her terrible influence over these people before the damage becomes permanent. I need to return to the source of the problem, to Nightcaller Temple. Perhaps you'd be willing to assist me in that regard. I've already said too much. If anyone overhears what we're saying, it could start a panic. I would simply ask that you trust me and help me end Dawnstar's
Build off
nightmares.
the school splitter? Remember when we rounded up the townspeople and dragged them out of that cave?
I can't trust you. You're hiding something.
Wonderful.
I'd never seen
My Lady
husband
Mara
quite
will be
so
quite
free.
pleased. Nightcaller Temple is only a short walk from Dawnstar. Come, we must hurry.
Tough day at the mines. I
Well,
swear the ore is getting harder to dig.
in order to actually join the Thieves Guild, you kind of
That's
have to
why I
be
come here to
invited.
talk to you. You're all hot.
Vermina resides in a strange realm.
But yeah,
known
you
as
can actually go
Quagmire,
down to the Ratway.
a nightmare slab where reality shifts
There's
upon
actually
itself
a bar down there.
in seemingly impossible ways. From her citadel at the center, she reaches forth to collect our memories, leaving nothing in return apart from visions of horror and despair. Who can say? Perhaps she collects them for display like works of art in a nonsensical art gallery. Whatever the case may be, her intentions are far from benevolent. I promise to answer all of your questions. Follow me.
I'm not trying to go and do that thing with you right now.
I'm sorry. Need a room? Don't worry. Nightmares don't seem to happen for travelers.
Oh, if you're looking for any additional quests, go to bars and stuff and ask the keepers, heard any rumors lately? Sometimes they'll just give you a random quest. Yeah, this game has a lot of potential.
Did I ever tell you about the day when Skull the Elder was Skull the Young?
Take a look.
I can't imagine Skuld ever being young.
Okay.
All right, then.
Oh, he was young and handsome. I had half a mind to go after him myself before I met my husband.
Frida, you aren't saying...
I was a beauty in my day, dearie. Don't act so surprised.
Don't take this the wrong way, but you look a little sickly. The wind... I envy you travelers. Dreams aren't affecting anyone not from here. Yes. Ever since my mother died a few winters ago, I play songs and help with the drinks when I have the time. My mother taught me. She was a bard from the college in Solitude. I hear they accept most people who apply, if you're ever interested. Sure, what can I do for you? Yes? This one's a favorite of mine. A legend we all know and love.
This chick's tits are just like damn near popping out.
Our hero claims a warrior's heart. I tell you, the Dragonborn comes. With the voice-wielding power of the ancient Nord art. Believe, the Dragonborn comes. It's an end to the evil of all Skyrim's foes. Beware, the Dragonborn comes. For the darkness has passed, and the legend yet grows. You'll know, the Dragonborns come.
Frost took my husband years ago. He was a good
I don't have a
man.
home right now,
I'm
Ali-san.
so
This kid right
tired.
here that I'm looking at,
Thorin runs
you can
the inn.
adopt him.
Speak to him.
I don't think I could.
I'm sure she'd be happy, Father. Entertaining the guests and drinking and making your lewd jokes like before.
I'm sorry. I just don't feel up to entertaining anyone just now.
At least the kid has somewhere
I'm just
warm
one of
to
the
sleep.
miners. I don't want any trouble.
You can adopt up to 2 kids. You have lots of different choices. But this is one of the ones that I choose because he works in the mine for like no pay. Just for food. Yeah. And then I never actually knew that he slept inside the bar over here on the floor, not even on a blanket or nothing. He's just straight up sleeping on the cold ground. You see that?
How could I forget? That old alpha male almost took
Yep,
off my
so
head.
I'll adopt him someday.
Never did find out why they keep sprawling.
There's another kid that I found in one of the towns that's in a snowy location, kind of like this one. And I found a little girl sleeping outside. I was like, oh no.
Follow me. It's this way. Yes, my son. What is it I can help with? This way, my son.
Yeah, I have a serious problem.
It feels good to finally have a chance to help these people. Helplessly
I'm
watching them
overburdened. I don't even think you can fast travel overburdened. Yep, you cannot fast travel over encumbered. That is a big problem. Because they don't have anywhere to sell
Can't
stuff
sleep
here.
well no matter how much drink I put in me.
And I don't have a horse. Oh Christ. And I'm really, really overcumbered. It's a disease. Nope, different diseases have different effects. And they are and diseases act kind of like a debuff, but is not a debuff in the sense that it will not go away until you cure it. It gets yeah. I'm like, it will get worse. You can fight barehanded. Yeah. No. Like it actually ate you? I seem to be in some serious trouble here. Huh? It's not stealing once they're dead. Actually, I suppose at some places it's still considered stealing. Like if you go inside someone's home, even though you killed them,
for what? You left this back there.
you know,
Figured you'd
it'll
be
be
wanting
stealing
it.
still.
Here you go.
But as far as what's on their person, what? No way. I just dropped some things out of my inventory, like intentionally. And one of these people that were walking along behind me, they were like, oh look, you dropped this, and they handed it back to me. No, I dropped something out of my inventory, and it just, if you don't put it in a barrel or in a chest or in a body or something, it'll just drop to the ground. Well, this person walking along behind me picked it up and handed it back to me. They're like, oh, you dropped this, and they handed it to me. I have a fucking huge problem. No. I'm over encumbered or I'm overburdened. I think this is another one of those towns that the caravan doesn't stay around. Yeah. I'm thinking that I might need to reload my game. Because I can't do anything about it. Like, I am overburdened, and there's, to my knowledge, only one place to sell things in this town, and all they accept is like 2 of the categories. So I can't even get anything of weight off of me without just totally wasting it. Fuck, this sucks. That's a lot of game time missed out. 34 minutes worth. That's how far back I have to go. To the point where I didn't even discover that town I was just at. I was gonna say that's something that you should take advantage of in this game. Saving and loading, yes. Isn't that awesome? I love this game. Like they don't just automatically just, you know, avoid things or anything. I like the possibilities of this game are fucking endless. I love it. Now the only thing that would make this a little bit better is like if you've ever seen like Grand Theft Auto, like especially the newer ones, you can just straight up trip. You stole a book. Increase your pickpocketing skill. Oh.
Got the fleetest steeds in
I
all
thought it was because you pickpocketed it.
Ride strong.
I suppose I could buy this horse. How much is it?
Man, like, suppose so. Got one all saddled if you got the coin.
1,000 gold? What? Oh dear. Yeah, it is. I mean, it's really not, but at the same time it is. At this point in our storyline and in our game, yeah, that's a lot of fucking gold. I can afford it. I've got 2,000 something. But I don't know.
Good day.
Yeah, makes fast traveling faster and
need a
makes
ride?
Traveling in general easier. If I had a horse, that overburden problem I just had wouldn't have happened.
I can take you to any of the hold capitals. A carriage is the safest way to travel.
I'm buying it. Fuck it. Okay.
Got the fleetest steeds in all of Skyrim.
Do I buy the horse or do I not?
Only thing better than riding a swift horse is riding a swift horse over the enemy.
Huh?
Man like you needs
No.
a war horse, I reckon.
Now your
Looking to
horse can
shatter
be
records
killed or stolen.
Or bones. My beasts can do both.
Yeah, you're not the only person in the game that steals. That's another thing I like about this game.
Need something?
Is random scenarios. Like I said, you're not the only person that steals. In the previous installment of the Elder Scrolls, the one before this one was called Oblivion. In that game, I intentionally never bought houses or anything so that I could save money. Well, at least with my very first character. I used to just stay down at the docks. There's this pirate ship that you actually go in and kill all the pirates in an early mission of the game. After that, it's just abandoned. And it had a place where you could sleep, and there was treasure chests and shit in there. So I would store all my stuff in there. And then one day, the place got ransacked while I was gone on a quest.
Got the fleetest steeds in all the Skyrim.
It happens. Even when you buy a house, a place can get broken into. But when you buy a house in this game, like, you can actually get stronger, harder locks and chests and shit like that. Stronger chests, harder to pick locks and all that fun jazz. To where it's not, you know, to where they can, if they get in, then they have more issues to deal with, you know. I like the houses that we build. Those are super cool. Oh, dang it. What? How do you... Oh. How do you... To the where? I have not a fucking clue what the hell you're talking about. Yeah, in order for me to even look at the mods, I have to do something with Bethesda. Which I actually have a Bethesda account, so I need to get on my email and figure out what my login is.
Only thing better than riding a swift horse. Riding a swift horse over the enemy.
Is that so?
Looking to shatter records or both?
Is that so, handsome?
My beasts can do both. What do you want, Blizzard?
What is that?
Hmm?
Are you serious? That's tripping me out.
Yes? Yeah? Need something?
My guy's eyes were really creepy.
Don't even think about it.
I like it. guy's eating some bread.
Got the fleetest...
Suppose yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and buy a horse.
Got one all saddled if you've got the coin. Then come back when you've got that much. Rides through...
Hold the... What? Where did all my gold go? No, hold on. Yeah, I see that now, where I just had 2,000. Where did all my gold go? You've got to be fucking kidding me. Okay, Winterhold is still there. Okay, haven't been to Solitude. That's why I went too far back in my loads. Well, yeah, that sucks. That totally sucks. So now there's 2 towns I haven't discovered.
I can take you to any... Where do you want to go?
Let's go to Markarth so I can try to get my money back.
Ever been to Markarth? Some say it was built by the dwarves. I don't believe a word of it.
You ever been to Markarth? Some say it was built by the dwarves. That's what the guy was saying to me. This is actually one of my favorite places to live. The city and everything, it's just super cool. It's built into the side of a mountain. And to my knowledge, it's the only place that even... I've only ever seen a dragon attack here like one time. And it never landed on anything. There's... like the city itself has a natural defense to dragons. Like all it ever did was fly around and then left. You know how the sneak thing works, right? When you enter sneak mode, if it's a line, that means you're undetected. When it turns into an eyeball, you're slowly, you know, that determines your detection. You see where I'm at? New stuff. I'm overburdened again. This time I'm going inside the city to sell this stuff. Hopefully. It's either that or I have to pay the caravan guy again. See, last time I came here, the cat people were here. The traveling merchants. Yeah, the Khajiit. There's a couple of groups of traveling Khajiit caravans. They're the best place to sell and to buy things. Like the best place. But they travel. So sometimes they're where you're going, and sometimes they're not. Last time I came here, they were here, and now they're not.
Heard they're reforming the Dawn Guard. Vampire hunters or something. In the old fort near Riften. Might consider joining up myself.
No, you do it there. No. See, if you would have listened to me when I said that you needed to wait for daytime and talk to the guy in the center courtyard, or the market square, what circle, whatever the hell, that's how you get in. His name is Bornyarf or some shit like that. Starts with a B. Holy Christ, this is slow. Well, thank God the sun's coming out, so I can at least go inside the walls and sell some shit. Yeah, that's something that totally sucks about nighttime. Like, some people would say nighttime sucks because of random vampire attacks, but no, to me, it's that all the shopkeepers are asleep. Not all of them, but most of them. Majority of people sleep. Yeah, being a thief in this game, I mean, it's kind of like real life. You have to consider all the possibilities. And that's why I mentioned that eyeball thing. When you're in sneak mode, shows you whether or not you're undetected, detected, or if someone even slightly can see you. The eyeball has different levels or whatever. So if it goes from stop! There you go again, trying to break all your electronic shit. Damn. Don't get all whiny on me again. We are not about to have the cops come back here just because I'm yelling at you. It's fucking retarded. Like, I still can't get over that.
Bit of jewelry for your journey home. This pendant.
Take that back in there.
Thought I heard something.
Yes, it's all clear. Die for my
By the divines, the Forsworn are here in the city.
Everyone stay back. The Markor City Guard have this all under control. There are no Forsworn here.
Oh, we missed it. I had to reload the game because we missed it. Watch the screen.
A bit of jewelry for your journey home. Oh, this pendant would look lovely on my sister.
Guess it's all clear.
By the divines, the Forsworn are here in the city.
Did you see it that time?
Stay back. The Markor City Guard have this all under control.
Phone call. Well, she's supposed to call back. What do you mean? There's different kinds of stealing too. Oh, so you did find Bornyal for whatever the fuck his name is. Which, incidentally, he is one of the most badass fighters in the game. Remember I was telling you, like, certain characters are called essential NPCs? That's probably hot, buddy. Chew it. You okay? Daddy was about to chop that up for you. You okay? Hey. You okay? Good job. Good job. But yeah, Bernulf or whatever is considered an essential NPC, which means he cannot die. And he fights with dual one-handed style, meaning he fights with 2 daggers. Well, not dagger part. He does fight with 2 daggers, but 2 weapons basically. So he's all about speed. The fact that he's invulnerable and really fast, he's actually one of the toughest fighters in the game. But as you can see, I've totally experimented by killing people. You know, you can reload your game. I keep saying that. Alright. I was like, I hope you did a quick save before you started. That's something you should get into a habit of doing. Every time you start a quest or you're about to walk into somewhere or whatever. There's auto saves in this, but doing quick saves or full-on normal saves is really good to do, because you never know when you're going to need to reload your game due to a glitch or due to you messing up or whatever. And yeah, there has been times in the past where some missions will just glitch out. It's not necessarily like a guaranteed thing, it's just like a chance it might mess up. That's why I said if you save your game frequently, you can reload to prior to you picking up the quest, and that alone could fix it. Like there's a specific one when you go to the town of Solitude. You end up watching I don't want to ruin it for you. As soon as you walk through the gate, there's something going on in the public square sort of area, and you witness that, and then either you could start it right then or later on. Some chick asks you to go and grab a necklace from there and to return it to her because it was her brother's. So that one can glitch out. Out of all my playthroughs, it only glitched out on me once, and I had already moved past all of my autosaves or whatever. There was just no way for me to take the quest back or to reload the game prior to picking up the quest. So that item, that necklace, was literally stuck on my character forever. Quest items you can't just drop. So yeah, that's why I was saying save often, like before and after and during missions. Like the autosave feature is super cool. I utilize that a lot. I would do a full-on save like before and after missions, and then the rest of the time let autosave take over. PS4 now offers the quick save, which I've never seen before. That's actually really helpful because it doesn't take as long to save. Like, I can literally just hit start, hit X on quick save, and then exit the menu. That quick. I know, right? I'm like, woohoo! But yeah, they never had that before. You need to stop wiping your face, and you need to sit up. And this is all stuff that we go through, I don't know how many times a day, every single day. Yep, starting it up all over again. Dang what? Okay. What the fuck? The fuck was that, dude? Jesus Christ, that's why I was fucking yelling at you earlier, doing all that fucking needless stupid shit. Do you hear him coughing? Do you hear him acting sick? No. Just tried giving him a bite and he turned his head away and he turned his head away, and then I just like held the spoon there until he was ready for it. He finally turned his head, opened his mouth, and when I start putting the spoon in there, he coughs and blows it like all over my face. Oh, apparently my controller. Motherfucker. Huh? What? No, I said, and apparently my controller too. Leave it alone. Yep. Don't do that again. What is your deal? Kiss. Kiss. Right here. Kiss. Can Daddy get a kiss? You give me a kiss. You give me a kiss. Thank you. Silly. Yeah. Since I have the game on, and I didn't open up YouTube or anything. I mean, you can, but I just didn't. This is what I got on DVD. It was already in the player, so. That would be terrific. I'll be right back. Back. Is that so silly? There what goes? What are you doing? Stop. Thank you. I love you. Are you gonna eat now? Closing your eyes doesn't make it go away. How did you get stuff on your arm way over here? See? That's that extra shit I'm talking about. Are you part of the Thieves Guild now? You think so? That's so exciting. This is really... Yeah, I think the Thieves Guild, it's one of the longest campaigns, but one of the easiest. campaigns. No, I'm saying that's one reason why I suggested it early in the game. Because it's one of the easiest, but it's also one of the longest. And that's not even talking about like just the campaign, but everything Thieves Guild related. Because you can actually beat the Thieves Guild campaign and then just call it quits. Or you can keep on going to restore the Thieves Guild former glory, which is actually like an additional 100 missions or some shit. See, you basically become guild master, and then you have to restore the Thieves Guild to its former glory. And as you're doing that, little trophies and accomplishments, like things of your past deeds, will start decorating the Thieves Guild area. And by the time you get that all finished, then they actually make you Guild Master armor. But the set of armor that I want from the Thieves Guild comes before that. Why are you tagging me? I was invited, bro. What did you do? And they just randomly started attacking you. Okay, well the Ratway, it actually has random beggars and bandits in it. Those are the people who the Thieves Guild have turned down. Then you get into the Sinking Tavern or some shit like that, the bar that's down there. That's beyond the Ratway, and that's the entrance to the Thieves Guild. So yeah, the people that you're currently fighting aren't Thief Guild members. Yeah. This is another one of those games where like... Did you just shush me? Oh. I was like, and this is a game where you can't like move a certain distance and then, you know, like it resets a person or a creature or something. They will chase you as long as you are in sight. And even at times when you're out of sight, they will continue looking for you. So I was gonna say, just running past them ain't gonna do nothing. They're gonna keep following you into that bar. Do they come on top? Did you really answer that? Blush much? Well, even if we were in the same room, that would hardly be enough time. I know. I knew what you meant. That's it. Breathe heavy for me. And so you turn around and hold your breath. She's like, I can't even focus anymore. It's gonna be another one of those classes where you're not paying attention. Are you super excited? I've hardly said anything. But that's cool with me. The easier excited you are, the more I get excited. What? I want to take that class. Oh. That mess with Daddy's wrong. My bad, buddy. I was like, you should see what some of the ladies in this game wear. I mean, most of the clothing does look authentic. But like, I went to a town earlier, and when I went inside the bar trying to sell shit, that was actually a Dawnstar, by the way. There was a bard in there. You know what bards are. And even though just at quick glance what she's wearing looks presentable and everything, you know, she's in a dress, but it has slits up the sides of her legs up to her hips, so to where when she crouches down, like, you can see her, like, a lot of her legs, and makes it to where her bosoms just kind of hang out there. Yeah. I'm like, are you a bard or are you on duty? You told me that. You can be a bard in this too. You can be both. It is how it works. This game is more like real life. It's not like other games where you have to make choices. Or, you know, when this game first came out, max level was 81, where as far as your overall build did have limits, but now it's limitless. You can just keep leveling up and make it to where you have all the feats of like all the different skill trees. But yeah, there is something called the College of Bards, and it is located in the City of Solitude, which I believe the City of Solitude is actually the capital of Skyrim. And it's also got one of the nicest houses that are already built or whatever. There's 3 plots of land you can buy and build a house on in this game, but those were part of the Hearthfire DLC. Prior to that, you could only buy a house in the major cities. Solitude was the biggest. But between Solitude and Markarth, those are my favorites that are pre-built. And that's just because I think the whole Dwarven city thing of Markarth just looks super cool. Like, everything's made out of stone and gold. Yeah. Yeah. Oh. I want to be a bard. I'm just teasing you. Yeah. Oh, I don't want to go to class. Oh, I do. I do so bad. I really, really do. You gonna put on pants?
We're sworn here.
Oh, I'm surprised. I like it when you're pantsless. Until you leave or gotta be there? I don't know, is it wet inside? What about inside? If we were talking about the same thing, then wet outside would be a guaranteed wet inside. High heels and nothing else. I could deal with combat boots and nothing else. Daniel Tiger's neighborhood, or land of make-believe. Won't you ride along with me? Ride along. Ride along. Yeah. Where is this cough coming from? Where's nowhere? So I can send it back. Oh, that's funny. Wait, where is this cough coming from? Or where did this cough come from? Out of nowhere? Well, where's nowhere so I can send it back? I know that seems really corny, but that was also kind of witty. Daddy likes witty. Witty, witty. Witty, witty. Peekaboo. Peekaboo. Peekaboo! Peekaboo! It's time to eat though, we can't get all super riled up. He started it. Yes. He started it with his superior cuteness. Yeah. Yeah. With his awesome adorableness. Yeah. Come on, man. Daddy doesn't want to spoon feed you for the rest of your life. One Mississippi. Alrighty. Hits me up. Okay.